Hello everybody and welcome to the channel, and we got some Monday afternoon football. Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Baltimore Ravens and got some Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys travel to Baltimore. They're 1-3, and Baltimore's 5-0. And Dallas won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Baltimore will receive the first half kickoff. And let's get down here to the field here at M&T Bank and get the kickoff from the Cowboys to the Ravens and get this game started. So here we go. Bailey with the kick. And kickoff is a P. And that'll be a 14 on the P. And that'll be a 35. We're going to have a penalty already. Oh, we didn't get the defensive card set up here. Give me a second here. I thought I already did that. So Dallas is 35 on defense. On defense. And the Ravens are 42 on offense. So Dallas will be a -7. Not good. -7 defense. And the Ravens, when they're on defense, they are 42. And the Cowboys on offense. Wait a second, that was a 36 and a 42. They should be a -6, not a -7. +7 for the Ravens when they're on defense. Now we're ready to go. Now we're ready. Okay. And Hunter joins us here. Had a good night last night with Hunter. Went to the races. My grandson won $200. So, 35 on the kickoff. Like I say, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a penalty here on the kickoff. 35 is going to be a 56-yard kickoff. And Jacoby's going to return it for a 54 on his return. That'll be a P also, 54P. And that's going to be a penalty. So we got 2 penalties. God darn, this is crazy. We got a TL on the kickoff and on the return. That's going to be a 36. And on the return, that's going to be only 9 yards and a TK, 9 yards. So we got 2 penalties. And he gets 9 yards on the return. Okay, so first we'll do the, what was it, a TL. First we'll do the TL and then the TK. This game's starting out crazy already. So the TL first. And a 54 on the TL. 54. And the TL is an 18, and that is all sides on the defense. And on the defense, on the kickoff, that is... Defense is the kicking team, so the Cowboys was all sides. And now on the TE, wasn't it? Kickoff was a TK. 64 on the TK is holding on the offense. So we're going to do offsetting penalties and re-kick. Offsetting penalties and re-kick. Where's offsetting penalties? So we're going to have, it's only going to let me pick one. So we'll just redo this. Redo it since it won't let me. It's going to be a 31 this time on the kick. And that'll be a 1. 31 is a 1 on the kick. And that'll be 74 yards. And they'll just take a touchback. So Baltimore start on their own 20. And we'll do an inside running. To start this game, it has to be a starter. So it's going to be an inside run to right. Right now. Oh, this is going to be a good run. A 66 and a 65 on there. That's going to be against an AS defense. Inside running. That's going to be a K, right? 66 is a K. Rice already. And a 55. He could be gone, folks. A 2 on an AS. That's a touchdown. 80-yard touchdown for Rice to start this game. Bang, just like that. Rice, 80 yards. See ya later. Hey, dibble dibble. Rice up the middle for 80 freaking yards. 80 yards. And the Ravens are on top 6-0. Extra point. Before you can get in your seats, a 21 is a 37, and that's good. Tucker with the extra point. Yeah. Now the kickoff to the Cowboys already down 7-0 on one play. Crazy. As Philip joins us, check out his great channel. We got a 34 for Tucker. 34 on the kickoff. Will be a 35. That's what we had before. That's going to be a penalty. That was what, 35. The place kick was 56. 56 yards on the kickoff. Six yards on the kickoff. And we got a penalty. See what the return is. A 31. And who is their main returner? And that'll be Dunbar. Dunbar with 31. And that'll be a 10. 10, and that'll be 25 yards, and we got to see what the penalty is. 25-yard kick return. And it was a TL, if I remember correctly. Yep, TL. And a 26 on a TL. 26 TL is 18, and that's offsides on the defense, and we'll add 5 yards to see if it does it that way. Defense 5 yards. And so they're just kicking it again, huh? That's what it looks like. Okay. So we're going to go do an undo here. They're not going to take the penalty. They'll take the play. Resume. Previous play. So Dunbar, 56 yards. Kick. And a 25-yard return. They'll take the ball there. All right, 1st and 10 from the 34. Not bad field position. I wouldn't want to have them re-kick it. And they'll do an inside run to Murray. See if they can get lucky. 43. Murray is a 34, and that could be a possible fumble. 42 is an CS. CS on a 34. CS 34, and that is a possible fumble already in F25. We're going to keep track of these fumbles. Let's see if too many come up. F25, re-rolling here, and that's a 66 on a 25. 66, 72 yards, nice gain, but D, that might be a touchdown. Let's see. 72, yeah, that's a touchdown, so he doesn't fumble. He fumbles after he scores. 66-yard touchdown. Back-to-back big runs. This is crazy. So there is no fumble because he scores. And just like that, with the extra point, this game is tied up. Here's the extra point by Bailey. And that'll be good all day. It's a tie ball game. Hey, dibble. Murray up the middle. And it's a tie ball game. It's 7-7. Defense ain't showing up here on the run. Now we'll have a kickoff by the Cowboys. Tie ball game. 43 is a 31. 31 on the kickoff is... That's going to be a penalty too. 43 yards. 43 yards. That'll be an up back. Let's see here. Who we're going to give it to. 43 yards. That'll be... Who's an OC here? Pitta. There's an OC. Williams. So, 07. Right, 43, 07, and a TL. So we'll have Pitta. Pitta's going to return this, a 63 and a 33. That could be another penalty. This is getting crazy. $63, 35. Let's go. Like I say, this is getting crazy. A 41-yard return. 41 yards. 41 yards and a TK. So first we'll do the TL. And that's a 55 on the TL. We haven't had a simple play yet. TL. And a 55 on the TL is 34. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense for taunting. So taunting on the offense, and offense on the kickoff is the receiving team. So that's a 15-yard penalty on the spot, and a 35 on a TK. 35 TK. And that's an 8. And that's an illegal block on the offense, 10 yards from the line of or possession. So this ain't going to let me do both of them. This is not going to let me do both of them. I can tell you that now. It's not going to let me pick 2 penalties. And then so we'll do it this way. And then we'll do a 15-yard penalty with no time coming off on the offense. But it still should be first down and 10. So that's going to be the problem here. It's going to say it's 1st and 25, and it's not. Right. Yeah, it's going to call it 1st and 25, and it's not. So we'll deal with this in a minute here. Deal with this in a minute if I have to. Okay. So they're going to do a hey dibble dibble race up the middle again. Hell, it worked the first time for 80 yards. Worked the first time for 80 yards. Here's the play again. This time it's not going to be. It's going to be a 34 against a AG. 34 AG. And that's going to be a possible fumble. Yeah, possible fumble. That's already the second possible fumble. I think we are going to start using the decide or die. This is way too many fumbles. Way too many fumbles. So that was a 24. 24 and a 61. 24 and a 61. 24 and a 61 is 2 yards, and the offense recovers 06. 2 yards. And we have a fumble. Baltimore recovers. And who is 06? 06 is the right guard. Let's see here. Right guard. That'll be a 36. 36 is a 27. 27 on the fumble return. And a 27. And a fumble return is no gain. No gain. So it'll be 2nd and 8 on 23. 2nd and 8. We'll do a short pass here. Short pass. Short pass. And it's going to be a good one. That'll be a 3. 3 against a BG. And who's it going to? 45. It's got to be a starter though. 45 is Rice. So Rice is doing it all. A 3 against a BG, make it an AG since he's an A. An AG on a 3. And that is first down plus 15. First down. So should I do it that way to get the ball there or not? Pass. Rice complete. We'll just do 23 yards just to make it a first down. Alrighty. We'll go back to a short pass again. And we're inside the 30 now. Inside the 30 on a short pass. And now another good one. 22. It's going to be a 5. 5 against a 46 is AS. And a 54. Again, it's going to be, that's not going, we're going to say it's going to Jones. So it's going to be a pass to Smith, a starter, complete, and a 5 against an AS. 5 AS is first down plus 8. That's 18-yard completion to Smith. And the Ravens are just racking it up here. First and goal from the 9. A dibble, Rice up the middle, you know that's coming. 64. 64 is a 17. 17 against a AS. And now we're inside the 9. AS. And I said it was a 17 on an inside run, and that'll be 5 yards for Rice. For Rice, and we'll keep it on the ground. That'll be a 21. And that'll be a 24 against a AG, maybe against a BG. 24 against a BG. 24 BG is no gain. No gain for Rice. Now we'll go short pass. First time they stopped the Ravens today. So now we'll go short pass. Short pass here. And that's going to be a 64. Not going to be good. A 21 against a AD and a 56. Who's that? And we're going to give it to Pitta. He's a C, so it'll be a BD. A BD on a short pass. 21 BD. 21 BD, and that's incomplete. And they'll have to settle for the field goal attempt. So the defense holds. Now the kick from the 4-yard line. A 53 is a 17 from the 3. Should be good. From the 3. And a 17 is good. And the Ravens take a 10-3 lead. 10-7 lead, rather. Now kickoff. Hopefully we don't have a penalty and all that craziness this time. 44 is going to be a 25 on the kickoff. And that's going to be 44. 44, short kick. 44. 44, and Jones is going to return it. Okay, 44 for Jones. And that'll be a 61. And that'll be a 20 on the return. 20 on the return. And that'll be 19 yards for Jones. Want to have good field position. First and 10 from the 40. Here we go. We're going to run Murray up the middle. Hey, dibble Murray up the middle after that 66-yard gain. And that's going to be a 44. That's going to be a good one. Going to be a 16 against a CG. So they was ready for it this time. They was ready for it this time. Inside run against a 16 CG. And that's going to be 3 yards for Murray. Second and 7. Go with a short pass from ROMO. Again, it's got to be a starter. And that's going to be a 34. 34 is going to be a penalty. That's a 35. 35 against the BS. And a 53 for Dallas. Who's that? 53. And we're going to say that is going to be to Murray again. So Murray's going to get it. 35. Is that what I said? Yep, a 35. 35 against a BS. Murray will make it a, it'll stay a BS. 35 BS. And it is 4 yards TH. 4 yards and a TH. A lot of penalties so far. And a 12 on a TH is a 21. And that's going to be pass interference offense. Pass interference on the offense. Murray pushed off. Ravens are happy to take that. Yards. 15. So now it is second and 17. Second and 17, they'll stay with the short pass. Stay with the short pass here. Short pass. Second and 17. That's going to be a good one. A 22. 22 is a 3. 1, 2, 21. Who's 21? 21 is going to be Witten. He is an A. It's going to Witten. An A. 56 is an AS. It'll stay an AS. A 3 AS. 3 AS is 21 yards and out of bounds to Witten. First down. Cowboys. And he went out of bounds. Okay. Go back to the ground game here. And that's going to be a 32. 32. And who's it going to? 25. That's going to be Murray, ain't it? Yep, Murray. 32 is a 26. 26 against the CS. And that's 1 yard for Murray. So after racking up that 60-something yard touchdown, they're clamping down on him now. So we'll go short pass here. Short pass. That'll be a 35. That'll be a 9 against a CS. 9 against a CS and a 44. And a 44 is, I want to give it to Murray. He's a B, so it'll stay at a CS. It'll stay at a CS on a 9. 9 CS is complete for 5 yards to Murray. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Do another short pass. 3rd and 4. 64. 64 is going to be in that little 10. 10, and it's going to go to. It's going to go to Bryant. And Bryant is an A, so it'll be an AS. He's always an AS. He's an A star. And a 16 is AS on a 10. 10 AS. And that's good for 8 yards and a first down. Cowboys moving the ball here. And did he get out of bounds? I think he went out of bounds there. AS 10. Nope, didn't go out of bounds. 1st and 10. We'll go another short pass. 36 is a 36 is a 12. And it's going to go to 41. It's Murray. He's a B. Against a CS, it'll stay a CS. What did I say? A 12. 12 on a CS. 12 CS. That will be complete for 6 yards. Six-yard completion to Murray. Okay, we're doing an inside run here. Inside run. That's going to be a 56. Who's going to get the ball? Jones is going to get the ball. Jones comes in. Where's Jones at? Jones must be over here. There's Jones. Jones gets the ball. 14. And that's going to be a 35. That'll be a penalty. 35 on a AG. 35 AG. That's going to be 0 yards for Jones. And there was a TE penalty. TE. 36 on a TE penalty. TE is a 9. That's illegal formation. And I'll move them back 5 yards. Five-yard illegal motion. That'll be 2nd and 9. They'll stay with the running game here. That'll be a 26. And that'll be 64. Who's getting the ball now? And Dunbar's getting the ball. Dunbar's getting the ball. On a 26. That'll be a 25 against a BS. 25 BS. Wait a second. Let's see here. So, let's see. Can he run inside? We might have to run him outside. Let's see here. Let's see. So does he have odd numbers or? Yeah, so he's going to run outside. Outside on a CS. And it's a 26. 25. Outside CS. 25. That'll be no gain. No gain by Dunbar. That's going to bring up 3rd and 9. And we'll go short pass here at the 31 of Baltimore. As Ken Castro joins us here. Check out Ken. How's it going, Ken, buddy? Alrighty, so we got a short pass. Short pass of a 21. 21, that'll be a 32. Who's that going to? 32 is Bryant. That'll be an A. 42. That'll be an AS on a 21. AS 21. And that's going to be incomplete. And they're going to have to settle for both defenses stiffen up down here. That's a pass to Bryant, incomplete. And they'll have to settle for a field goal attempt here from the 31. And that should be good all day. A 33 is a 1. And I'm sure that's good, but we'll check just to make sure. From the 31. And it's good. And this game's tied up at 10 apiece. And now the kickoff to the Ravens. And that'll be a 14. Damn, we cannot buy a break. We're having so many penalties on these kickoffs. That'll be a 35. 35 on the kickoff. 35 on the kickoff. 35 is 41. 35 is 61 yards. 61 yards. What kind of penalty is it? 14, 35. 56 yards. That's what we had before. 56 yards. And a TL. And 64 on the kickoff is a P. That'll be 18-yard return. 18 is 26-yard return. penalty on a TL is a 56 on a TL. 56 TL is 18. Offsides on the defense, and the Ravens will just take the ball. Ravens will take the ball in good field position here at the 35. We're going to do since they got good field position here, we're going to do a medium pass. Do a medium pass. A 51, this might be good. 63, who's that going to be to? 63 is going to be the Fonte Leach, so he's going to, Leach is a C. He's dumping it off the Leach. Fonte is a C. A C against a CS medium pass. CS, and it was an 8 against the CS, and 6 yards. Devontae tried to go downfield, had to dump it off. Devontae. Alrighty, now we'll go short pass. 2nd and 2. Oh, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. A 3. 55, who's that going to? 55 at Dickens. Dickens is a C. So a C. A 33 is a BD. We'll stay at BD. 1A3. BD3. BD3 is 16 yards and out of bounds. 16-yard pass to Ed Dickens. And he goes out of bounds. And we'll do an outside run here. Outside run. And that'll be a 15. And that'll be to Rice. 15. It's going to be a good gain. That is a 16. 16 against a AS. Outside run, 16 AS. And that's good for 15 yards for Rice. 15-yard gain by Rice. Inside the Dallas 20, a 30-yard line. Inside the 30. And we're going to try another medium pass here. Try to score right away. Try to score right away. That'll be a 12. That's not going to be good. 12 is a 28. 28, and who's it going to? 56. And that's going to be back to Ed. He's a C. 56. AS. Make it a BS. BS 28. 28, that could be a sack. And it is BS. He's going to take off and run. Flacco is going to take off and run. It was originally a AS. So an outside run on an AS for Flacco. Outside run for Flacco. A 53. That's a 25, and that'll be no gain for Flacco. They go out of bounds on an AS. No matter of fact, he does it. No gain for Flacco. Okay, we'll do an inside run here. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be the Rice, and that's going to be another 16, but this time it's inside. And a 54 AD. They was expecting the pass. 16, did I say? Yep, 16 AD. Right. Yep, 16 against an AD is 10 yards and a first down. Alrighty, short pass again here. 1st and 10 from the 16. That's going to be a 24. That'll be a 16. 36. 36, who's that to? 36 is to Jacoby Jones. He's a B. A B, 53. BS, it'll stay a BS. On a 16, didn't I say? 16 BS. And that is good for 2 yards. 2 yards to Jacoby. Okay, we'll do another short pass here. Oh, that's going to be a good one. On 11, that's 3. And it's going to 42. That's the Rice. Rice is an A on a short pass. 64 BS making an AS. AS on a 3. That should be a touchdown. That's going to be first down plus 10. So they're on the 14, a 14-yard touchdown pass to Rice. Ravens score again and make this a 16-10 game. Extra point coming. 25. That'll be a 17 on the extra point. 17 on the extra point is good, and it is a 17-10 game with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And now the kickoff here for the Ravens. That'll be a 23. Which will be a 32. 32 is a rare play. I'll tell you, we have not had a regular kickoff this whole game. An R9. R9. We'll just use that dice. 5. 5 on an R9 is low kick. Caroms off 04 to D1, who recovers at the spot the ball was kicked. Low kick. Caroms off of 04. And I think the Ravens get the ball. Right? Because on a kickoff, the defense is the kicking team. So, yep. At the spot where the ball was kicked. So, it's going to be a 0-yard kick. 0-yard return. Zero-yard return. It'll be a fumble by, recovered by, and who recovered it? D11. And D11, who's that going to be? D11. They got the damn defense, I think. We'll say So, first turnover here. And the Ravens got the ball at their own 35-yard line. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Like I say, this game's gotten crazy. And we'll do a short pass here. Short pass. That's going to be a 54. And that's going to be a penalty. And that's going to go to Antoine Bolden. He's an A. Be an AS on a 35. AS on a 35. And that'll be 7 yards and a TH. 7 yards and a TH. That'll be a 16 on a TH. And that's a 2. And that's going to be delay of game on the offense. 5-yard penalty on Baltimore, delay of game. So now it's 1st and 15, and we'll go with another short pass here. That's going to be a good one. Shoo. Getting good rolls. That's a 3. 3. And a 51, who's that going to? That's going to Rice again. And Rice is an A on a short. And a 51 is AD. It'll stay an AD. And a 3 on an AD is first down plus 5. So a 20-yard pass to Rice. And we'll go outside run here. Outside run. And a 52. And I believe Pierce is getting that. Yep, Pierce will get it. First time Pierce has been on the field. A 23, not going to be a good one. A 29. 29 against a BS. 29 BS. 29 BS. And that is, loses 8 yards. Loses 8 yards. Bernard loses 8 yards. Bernard Pierce gets stuck trying to get outside. 2nd and 18 now. We'll go short pass here. Short pass. Short pass. That's going to be another good one. 55. I keep rolling doubles for FLACCO. That'll be a 6. 65. Who's that to? 65 is Pierce. And Pierce is a C. 54 is an AG. We'll make it a BG. BG on a 6. BG 6. And that's going to be 12 yards and out of bounds to Pierce. So he gets most of that back. Makes it. And he went out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. We'll stay short pass here. Short pass. 51. Darn. Keeps getting good rolls. A 51 is an 8. And that'll be 63. Who's getting this one? Vontae Leach getting his second chance here. CS will stay a CS. CS 8. 8. CS on a short pass. 11 yards to Vontae. Damn. Who thought he'd be this big of a player in the passing game? That's a first down for the Ravens. back to the running game. We'll go inside here. 51 to Rice. Rice is back in the game. 51 is a 17 against a BD. 17 BD. 17 BD. And that's 8 yards for Rice. Now we're inside the 30. Dallas. Ravens trying to score again. Okay, we're going to go back to the short pass here. 2nd and 2. We're now inside. Do we want to go medium? Let's go medium. Let's try to put the dagger in there right now. We'll go medium on 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Oh my. That's going to be a 55. That's a 6. Who's it going to? 51 now. Who's 51? That's Rice. Rice on a medium is a B. A B. 33 is a BD. It'll stay a BD. A 6 BD. 6 BD. And that is good for 18 yards. 18 yards to Rice. And that'll end the quarter. Flacco's having one hell of a game here in the first quarter. So we end the first quarter, 1st and goal from the Dallas 9 in a 17-10 ball game. Let's take a look here at the first quarter stats. Dallas 3 first downs, 4 rushing, 70 yards. 4 for 5 for 40 yards, 2 penalties for 15. They've had the ball for only 5 minutes and 15 seconds. And Ravens, 10 first down. They are 9 rushes for 112. Flacco is 10 for 11 for 142, 2 penalties for 20 yards. They've had the ball for 9:45. Of course, the big runs by both teams. Like I say, ROMO is 4 for 5, 40 yards. Murray, 3 rushes, 70 yards. Of course, he had that big 66-yard touchdown. And the receiver, Murray's 2 catches, 11 yards. Bryant, 1 catch, 8 yards. And Witten, 1 catch, 21 yards. Flacco, 10 for 11, 142 yards and a touchdown. Rice, 7 carries, 120 yards already. 17-yard average. Of course, he had that big 80-yard run to start the game. Flacco, 1 carry for no yards, and Pierce, 1 carry for -8. Rice leading the team with 4 receptions for 75 yards and a touchdown. How about Vontae? 2 catches for 19 in the first, and then everybody else with just 1. Let's get back to the game here. 1st and goal from the 9. We'll do an inside run here. Inside run on 1st and goal. That's going to be Rice. 64. That's a 17. 17 against a BD. 17 BD. That's good for 3 yards. 3 yards for Rice. Okay, we'll go short pass here on 2nd and goal from the 6. 34. That's not going to be good. That's going to be a 35. 35. 61. Who's that going to? 61. That's going to Ed again. Ed is a C. 54. 54 is an AG. Make out a BG. BG on a 35. BG 35. 35. That's good for 5 yards. 5 yards, but there is a penalty. I'll take it to the 1 yard line. But we got to see what the penalty is. And the penalty is it a TH? TH. 35 on a TH. 35 TH. 6. That's holding on the defense. That'll be 5 yards. We'll take the penalty. 5 yards on the defense. Keep it down. 5 yards on the defense. That was holding on the defense. So 1st and goal from the 3. We'll go back to the running game here. Go back to the running game. Do an inside run from the 3. 2nd and goal from the 3. As we knock everything down. That's going to be to Rice. Rice on a 12 on an inside. That's going to be a 28. 28 against a 24. BS. 28 BS. And Rice is going to lose 3 yards. 3 yard loss by Rice. Gets stuck in the backfield. So we're back to the 6. 3rd and goal from the 6. We'll do a short pass here. Ravens got to cash in here. They was down here the last time and they only got a field goal. That's going to be a short pass to 21. Is that going to be to Antoine? Short pass to Antoine. 15. That'll be a 6. 6 against an AD. 6 against an AD. 6 against an AD is 4 yards. They're going to be stopped at the 2 yard line. Stopped at the 2 yard line. Can't get in. Can't get in. 4 yard completion. Make sure I'm looking at that right. A 6 AD in the 2nd quarter is 4 yards. Only 4 yards. Stopped at the 2. And they are up by 7. Try to make it 10. A 41 is a 39. 39 on the 2 yard line. Just like an extra point. And that's good. So now they're up by 10. Couldn't cash in. This might come back to bite them in the butt. Not scoring touchdowns here. Do the kickoff here. And that's a 21. Can we just have a normal kickoff, please? A 38. A 38 is 73 yards. They'll just do a touchback. They'll just do a touchback. So Dallas will take over at their 20. Let's see here. Down by 10, 20 to 10. Murray hasn't done much since that first carry. We're going to go back to him here. I'll do an outside run here. Do an outside run. Try to get something started here. Outside run. Outside run. 52 is not going to be Murray. Who's that? 52. That's going to be Jones. Jones on a 45. That's a 22. 22 against I dropped the dice again. Man, I keep dropping dice. Where did it go? I can't even find the damn thing. Come on now. Okay. That was a 42. 42 is a CS. A CS. 22 CS. And not going to be much of a gain for Jones. CS. Yes, that's no gain for Jones. We'll go back to the passing game here. No gain for Jones. 2nd and 10. That'll be a 61. That'll be a 10. 44. Who's that going to? 44. It's going to Murray. Murray on the short is a B. B against a CG. It'll stay a CG. AS, sorry. An AS. It'll stay an AS. AS 10. And that's going to be good for 12 yards to Murray. That'll be a first down. And they'll go short pass again here. That's going to be a good one. 55. 55 is a 6. And that's going to, who the hell is 66? Tanner. It's going to Tanner. Tanner is a C. A 61 CS. It'll stay a CS. And a 6 CS. And that's still an 11-yard gain to Tanner. Nice job, ROMO. Lighten it up. Philip Tanner, 11 yards. And a first down. Keep doing it until they prove they can stop it, huh? Another short pass. 46. That's going to be a 20. That'll be a 17. 1753. Who's this going to? This is going to Jones. And Jones is a C. 12. That'll be a CG. It'll stay a CG. On a 17. That'll be incomplete. Now they'll go to the run game. Jones. And they'll do an outside run here. That'll be a 66. Who's getting the ball here? 66. Dunbar again. Dunbar's getting it. 46. That'll be a 25. 25 against a BS. 25. That's going to be no gain. BS. No gain. That'll set up 3rd and 10. That's the second time Dunbar's tried to run the ball today. No gain. 3rd and 10. Short pass. 52. 52 is going to be a 28. He's going to get sacked, I believe. 15. That'll be going to Austin. Austin is an A. It'll be an AS. AS on a 28, right? 28, yep. 28 AS. And he is sacked for 4 yards. First sack of the game. And for 4 yards. Now let's see who gets the sack for the Ravens. That'll be a 41. 41. Oh, Naja gets the sack. And this will be the first punt of the game, folks. The first punt of the game. Here we go with the punt. That'll be a 53. Punt. 53 will be a 6. 6 on the punt. A 6 on the punt. And that'll be 40 yards. 40-yard punt. Jones will return it. Jones will return it for a 21, 27 yard. 27. 27 on the punt. And that's a fair catch. So he'll fair catch it. So 1st and 10 from the 23 for the Ravens. And they'll do an inside run here up by 10. That'll be Rice. That'll be a 25. That'll be no gain. No gain for Rice. They was expecting that. They stuffed that one. No gain. BG, right? BG 25. No gain for Rice. Okay. Go short pass here. 52. That's going to be a 29. I think he's going to get sacked. FLACCO is going to get sacked. That'll be going to 36. That'll be going to Jones. So he's an A. 21 is a BS, making an AS. AS 29. AS 29. And they get FLACCO for 3 yards. Sacked him for 3 yards. I say 36. That was going to Jones. 3-yard loss for FLACCO. That'll bring up 3rd and 13. We'll go medium pass here. And who gets the sack here for the Cowboys? 54. 54 is Butler. The Butler did it. The Butler did it. Butler gets the sack. Medium pass on 3rd and 13. 34, that's not good. That's a 35. And that is going to, who's that going to? 66. That's going to Allen. First time we talked about Allen, he's a C. 44. That'll be an AD. We'll make it a BD. BD and a 35. BD 35. And that is 6 yards to Allen. But there is a penalty. Six yards. And now see what the penalty is. Is that a TH? And yes, it is a TH. TH penalty. That'll be a 55 on a TH. 55 is a 26. And that is roughing the passer. We'll add 15 yards to the play. 15 yards and an automatic first down. Okay, now it's 1st and 10 from the 41. And we'll go back to the running game here. And we'll do an outside run this time. Outside run. 32, that's going to be Rice. And a 15, we know that's a 16. Had that before. 16 against a AG. 16 AG. And that is good for 12 yards for Rice. 1st and 10. Alrighty, we'll do an inside run this time. You know what? No, we'll do a medium pass work. We're in the 47-yard line of the Cowboys. A medium pass. Uh-oh, this is going to be something. This is good. Antoine Bolden. That's a 3 to Antoine Bolden. And a 33 is going to make it a BD, making an AD. AD on a AD. 32 yards and out of bounds to Antoine Bolden. 32 yards and he gets knocked out of bounds. How about that? Takes the ball to the 15-yard line. Antoine Bolden. We'll go short pass here. Short pass. 24. That's not going to be good. That'll be a 16. Not as bad as I thought, but 16. That'll be to 46. Who's 46? That'll be the Rice. That'll be he's an A. 31 is a CS. Make it a BS. BS inside the 30. BS inside the 30. BS, and I said it was a 16 BS. And that's incomplete. Incomplete. Okay. We'll do an inside run here on 2nd and 10. 41. 66 is going to be to Allen. Allen gets the carry here on 41. That's going to be no gain. It's against a 61. 61. That'll be a BS. BS. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. They keep getting bugged. That's all, folks. Bogged down here. So no gain for Allen. Now it is 3rd and 10 from the 15. Short pass here. Short pass. Trying to pick up at least the first down here. 52, that's not going to be good. It's going to be a 29. I think he's going to get sacked. 63, who's it going to? That's Devontae. Devontae. And a 22. That's going to be an AD. Make it a BD. BD 29. BD 29. And that's 4-yard loss. They sack Flacco again for 4 yards. They'll have to kick the damn field goal. And four-yard loss. And who gets the sack for the Cowboys? 65. Who's that? That's going to be Sean Lismore. Sean Lismore. All right, here goes the field goal attempt. They're up by 10. These field goals are going to bite them in the butt, I think. A 32 is a 39. A 39 from the 19. Should be good. Should be good. From the 19-yard line, a 39 is good. So they're up by 13, 23 to 10. They're moving the ball, but they can't put it in the end zone. Can't put it in the end zone. Crazy. Six minutes to go in the half. 23 to 10 game. See, the Cowboys are 6 for 70 yards on the ground. And ROMO is 6 for 8 for 61 yards. They've had 4 penalties for 33 yards. Ravens 14 carries, 124 yards. Flacco is 13 for 15, 184 yards, and they've had 2 penalties. And here comes the kick. And a 52, and that's going to be a 20. 20, that'll be 61 yards, and Harris will return it. Harris will return it, 61 yards. And a 52 for Harris. 52 is a 31. 31 on the kick return. 31. And that's going to be 25 yards and a TK, because we can't go. It's just like real life. Can't go without a damn penalty on a kickoff. 25, not 26. And what is it? It is a TK. TK. A 62 on a TK. .62 TK. That's holding on the offense, and that'll be the return team is the offense, right? Yep. So, 10-yard penalty holding on the offense. So the Cowboys are start on their own 29. First and 10 from the 29. And they're going to go short pass here. Short pass. With 5:45 to go in the half. Down by 13. A 53 is a 10. A 24. Who's that going to be to? Witten. So that'll be an A. 53 is a 10. 64 is AS, make it a BS. BS 10. BS. And that's good for 6 yards to Witten. Come on. It's supposed to be Witten. 6 yards. Okay, we'll go another short pass here. Romo's doing good. Oh man, let's drop all the dice. That's not going to be good. Romo, I think, is going to take off and run here. 26. Let's see, 26. That'll be to 43. Who's it to? That'll be Murray. He's a B. A B. 55. 55 is a BD. It'll stay a BD. What did we say it was? A 26. 26 BD. And Romo's going to take off running outside BD. Outside BD. Uh-oh. That's a good run. A 5. Romo takes off on a BD for 16 yards. 16-yard run by Romo. Didn't like what he seen. Put the ball down and took off. Romo runs for 16 yards and a first down. Okay, let's go short pass again. 14, that's not good. That's going to be a 35. 53. 53 will be Jones. That's a C. 52, a CG. A CG. 35 CG, 7 yards, and there's a TH. To Jones, but there is a penalty. And the penalty is on a TH 23. 23 TH is a 4. False start. False start on the Cowboys. False start. That'll be 1st and 15. We'll go short pass again. 25. That's going to be a good one. That'll be a 7. 62. Who's it to? Beasley. Beasley is a C. Yes, Beasley is a C. 44. And that'll be a BD. It'll stay a BD. BD. 7 BD. That's 6 yards and out of bounds for Beasley. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9. And they'll do an inside run here. Do an inside roll. This is going to be a good run. Crossed them off. Up. He's going to run the ball though. 64. It's not going to be Murray. It's going to be Tanner. Tanner on the carry. 33. That's a 17. 17 against a CG. CG. 17 CG. Not much. I thought it was going to be a lot better than that. Only 1 yard. Nice job by the Ravens defense. Plugged that hole. Tanner thought he seen something, but Ravens plugged that one. 1 yard gain. That was it. 17, yep. 1 yard gain. That's the wrong chart, ain't it? Yeah, wrong chart. Wrong chart. Let's look. I had the wrong chart. Still probably going to be a 17. That's a little better. 17, that'll be 6 yards. 6 yards. Now I'll look at the right chart. A little better. So that'll be 3rd and 3. And they're going to pass. Short pass. 63. Uh-oh, that's going to be a 33. 33, and it's going to go to, who's 43? And it's going to go to Murray. On a short pass, Murray is a B. So B, 13 CS, that'll stay a CS. A 33 on a CS. 33, and that's going to be a possible fumble. F. Let's see here, 33 F. F37. 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 37, 15. 37. 9 yards and the ball goes out of bounds. 9 yards and out of bounds. And who did I say I was going? Darn it. Murray. So completion. 9 yards and out of bounds. Okay. They are moving the ball now. Short pass here. Still outside the 30. Do they want to do a medium pass? They'll do a medium pass here. Medium pass. Try to get it all here. 53. That'll be a 10. 10. That'll be to Austin, right? He's an A. 63. That'll be a CG, make it a BG. BG 10, right? BG 10. BG 10. And that's going to be good for 7 yards. 7 yards to Austin. Dallas get the ball in the end zone when the Ravens couldn't. Ravens have been kicking field goals. So it is 2nd and 3, and they'll do a short pass here. Short pass. 2nd and 3. 26. 26 is going to be a 16. 53. Who's that going to? That'll be the Jones. He's a C. 13 CS, it'll stay a CS on a 16. 16 CS is incomplete. Incomplete. Incomplete to Jones. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. 3 minutes to go in the half. Don't stay with the short pass. 34. That's not going to be good. That's a 35. 13. That's going to be Austin. He's an A. 36 is BS. We'll make it an AS. AS 35. It'll be 9 yards, but there is a TH penalty. Nine-yard completion. A TH penalty. Let's see what the penalty is. The penalty is a 52 on a TH. 52 TH is 15. Illegal receiver downfield. 10-yard penalty on the offense. That's a killer. Illegal player downfield. Now it is 3rd and 13, and we are outside the 30 now. 3rd and 13 outside the 30. And we'll do a medium pass. Medium pass here. And that's not going to be good. 12. He's going to take off and run probably a 26. Might not be bad. 26, 56. This is going to Harris. Harris is a C. 45. BS. We'll stay at BS. And it is a 26 BS. And 26 BS. Romo's going to take off and run. What did I say? It was a CS. It's a BS. So BS. Outside run BS. 31. That might not be bad. 9 on a BS. 9. He's going to pick up 6 yards, but not enough. Run. Romo, 6 yards. And the Ravens are going to call a timeout before the 2-minute warning. So that's going to be a 15-second play. Ravens call a timeout. Yes, timeout by the Ravens. And they'll have to go with the field goal. Both teams can punch it in from the 30. 45. And a 45 is a 17 from the 30. 17 from the 30. From the 30. And that is good. They cut it now back to a 10-point lead. And we're at the 2-minute warning, and here's the kickoff. And that's going to be a kickoff is a P. That'll be a 37. 37 on the kickoff is 77 yards. And they'll just do a touchback. 2 minutes here, up by 10. Up by 10. And we'll do a medium pass here. Medium pass. Up by 10. That's going to be a 63. That's going to be a 35. A 63. Who's that going to? That is going to Vontae Leach. He's going to dump it off to Leach. He's a C. A 64 is a BS. It'll stay a BS. 35 BS. and that could be intercepted. W64, it's going to be intercepted. W64, Flacco throws an interception, not what they wanted. W64, Flacco with the interception on a 42 and a 64. And that's 27 yards downfield. 27 yards downfield. Pass. Intercepted. 27 yards downfield. Let's see who's going to get the interception for the Cowboys. A 64. 64 McCray. McCray's going to intercept it. And see McCray with a return here. Return of a 13, 26. 26 on the return. 26. And he'll lose a yard on the return. It's not good. Dallas with good field position at the 48 with all 3 timeouts. Not good. Flacco, not good. So they'll do a short pass here. Short pass for ROMO. That'll be a 43. 43 is a 31. 31. 24, who's that going to? Des Bryant? Nope. That's going to Witten. Witten is an A all the time. So 43. 43 is an AG. AG on a 31. AG 31. And that's going to be a sack. Nope, that's going to be an RP7. RP7. Rare play 7. Rare play 7. That'll be a 26 on a 7. No, not 26, an 8 on a 7. Illegal shift offense snaps before the snap. Pass incomplete. Defensive roughs passer, disregard offensive foul, and enforce 15-yard penalty against the defense. Ravens are falling apart. 15 yards, an automatic first down for roughing the passer. Okay, we'll go short pass here. Oh, be damn. All the cards are falling. Son of a bitch. What do we got here? All right, short pass here out picking up the cards. Short pass. Short pass. 13. That'll be a 10. 34. That'll be a Bryant. 63. That'll be an AG. AG 10. AG 10. That'll be 14 yards to Bryant. 14 yards. He didn't get out of bounds, right? Nope. 14-yard completion. And they'll call a timeout. Okay. Do another short pass. 21. That's going to be a 15. 22. Who's that going to? That is going to Witten. He's an A. That'll be a CD. CD making an AD. AD 15. AD 15. Well, wait a second. We're inside the 30 now. AD 15. And that's complete to Witten for no gain now. And Dallas will call another timeout. Okay. 2nd and 10, 45 seconds to go. Short pass. 61, that's not good. That's a 10. 10 again, 23. Who's this to? Witten, that's an A. 32. That'll be an AG. AG 10. AG 10, that's 8 yards. 8 yards to Witten. We'll call their last time out here. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 11. And Dallas is out of timeouts. 3rd and 2. They'll go short pass here. Short pass and a hurry up offense. That'll be a 41. That's not going to be good. That's a 20. 20 and a 32. Who's that going to? 32. That's Bryant. And a 46. That'll be an AS. 20 AS. 20 AS is incomplete. Incomplete. And they'll have to settle for. A field goal attempt. Sure. To make this a 7-point game. 16. That'll be a 38 on 11. 38 on 11. 38 on 11. That's good. And a damn interception cost the Ravens 3 points. It makes it a 7-point game. And the Ravens will be kicking off to Dallas. So we get to halftime here. Take a quick look here. Remember, at the end of the first quarter, it was 17-10. Now it's 23-16. 9 first downs, 9 for 98. ROMO 13 for 17 for 111. 1 sack, 1 fumble, 6 penalties, 48. And 14 minutes time of possessions. They're 2 for 6 with third downs. Ravens 13 first downs, 14 for 124, 13 for 16 for 184, 2 sacks for 7 yards, 1 fumble, 3 penalties, 35 yards. Let's get down here to the field and get this second half started with the kickoff. That'll be a 55. And the kickoff, that'll be a 25. 25 is a touchback. And we'll do an inside run here. Down by 7. That'll be a 25. That'll be Murray. 64. That'll be an 18. 18 against a CD. 18 CD. That'll be 2 yards for Murray. Alrighty, we'll go short pass here. 2nd and 8. 65. That is a 17. 55. Who is that? 55 is Jones. He's a C. 45. BS. It'll stay a BS. BS on a 17. BS 17. And that is incomplete. And it's now 3rd and 8. Do a short pass. 15. That's going to be good. 6. And a 23. It's going to be Witten. He's an A. 34. An AG on a 6. AG 6. That'll be 18 yards and out of bounds to Witten. Go back to the run. We'll go outside. Outside this time. That's going to be a good run, but who is it to? 66. Dunbar. Dunbar with the run. Where do those cars get to? Get mixed up here. Yep. Dunbar with the run. 33 is a 5. 5 against a BS. 5 BS. 5 BS. And that'll be 12 yards for Dunbar. And the Ravens better stiffen up here. Dallas is finding some rhythm. 12-yard gain. And they'll stay outside. Do another outside run. 62. He's 43. 43 is Jones. Jones. 62. That'll be a 24. 24 against a CD. 24 CD. And that'll be no gain. Stuffed him at the line. Jones gets no gain. 2nd and 10. Do a short pass here. 12. 26, he's probably going to run. 64, who's that going to? It's going to Dunbar. He's a C. 46. BS. It'll stay a BS. BS on a 26. BS 26. That's a run on a BS. ROMO takes off. 61. 11. 11 BS. That is 1 yard. 1 yard gain for ROMO. Now it is 3rd and 9. Can the Ravens force a punt here? Go short pass here. 64. That's going to be a 10. 46. 46 is to Ogletree. He's a B. 23. That is a CG. It'll stay a CG. CG 10. 10 on a CG. And that is 6 yards, and they'll have to punt. Nice job by the Ravens. Six yards, forcing the punt on 4th and 3. 4th and 3, the punt from the 40. Do they want to try a field goal? That'd be that's 58. No, they'll punt. They'll punt. 13. 13 on a punt. K column 13 is a 6. A 6 on the punt. Punt. And a 6. That's going to be a touchback. Not what they wanted. Touchback. So the Ravens will start at their own 20, and they'll do an outside run here. Trailing by 7, 11:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. 44, is that going to be Rice? 44. Yep, that stays Rice. That's going to be a good gain of 55. 55 is a 16. 16 for Rice against a BS. 16 BS. That's a 9-yard gain. Gain, and we'll do a short pass here. Short pass. Short pass. And that's going to be a 31. That's going to be a good one. 8. And that's going to be to Antoine Bolden. He's an A. 65. 65 is AS. It'll stay an AS. On an 8. 8 AS. That's an 11-yard gain to Antoine Bolden. Alrighty, we'll stay with a short pass here. 62, and that's going to be to Antoine Bolden. 18, he's an A. 55. 55 is AD, and I said that was an 18. 18. 18's incomplete. inside run this time. 44. That's going to be to Mr. Pierce. Pierce against a 54, an AD, and a 15 AD. 15 AD. And that's going to be 23 yards for Pierce. Damn. Nice run by Pierce. 23 yards on the carry. And we're going to go outside run this time. And that's going to be the Rice. Uh-oh. That's a K, I think. A 33. Yep, that's a K. A K against a 43. Against a BD. BD 22. That kiss it goodbye. He gone, folks. A 2 against a BD. That's a touchdown. That's 37 yards for Rice. Hey, dibble, dibble, race up the middle for 37 yards and a touchdown. Rice scores the touchdown. And now the extra point makes it could make it a what? 14-point lead. 55, and that's good. Tucker with the extra point. And it's back to a 2-score game. Okay, and here's the kickoff. 61. 61 on the kickoff is a 38. 38. That is 71 yards. And I'll just do the touchback. Dallas now down by 14. 9 minutes to go. 9:30 to go in the third quarter. They'll do an inside run. And that one didn't go through. 54. Here's a 56. Here's the 56. That's Harris. Harris with the run. Harris with the run. 54. That's a 36. 36. 41. AS. AS, and they're inside. They're on to 20, so they're good. And that was a 36, did I say? 36. AS. 5 yards and a TE. 5 yards and a TE. Let's see what the penalty is. 21 TE. 21 TE is an 11. Illegal substitution, 5 yards on the offense. Okay. 1st and 15 from the 15, so they'll stay there. Okay. 1st and 15, they'll do an inside run here. And a 32. 32 is Murray. Murray with the carry, a 63. That's going to be a 34. A 34 and a 60 and a 41. AS. AS 34. And that's a possible fumble. Possible fumble in F24. F24. Not what the Cowboys wanted here in F24. Reroll the dice. And damn it. That'll be a 15. 15 on a 24. 15 on a 24. That's 5 yards. 5 yards and D7 gets it. 5 yards. That's setting up the Ravens here. Baltimore recovers. And he was D7. D7 for the Ravens is Suggs. Terrell Suggs recovers. The fumble. Suggs. Suggs. 13 is a 25, no gain. 25 will be 0. But it is 1st and 10 from the Dallas 20. 1st and 10 from the 20. And we'll do a short pass here. Short pass. 62. That's going to be an 18. Baldwin, that's an A. 21, where did that go to now? 21. 21 is a BS, making an AS. 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 And that is complete, but for no gain. Complete for no gain. And we'll do an inside run. How many carries does he have today in the game? Just 13 for 178 though. Inside run. And that'll be, 13, that's not good. Well, 22, not as bad as I thought. 15, AG 22. AG 22. And that'll be no gain for Rice. And again, they can't get the damn ball in the end zone. So we'll have to go short pass here. Short pass to get the turnover. And these field goals are going to cost them the game. I keep saying it. This is a good one. 41. Who's it to, though? 41. 41 is to Pitta. Pitta is a C. A C, 64. BS will stay a BS. A BS and a 3. A 3 and a BS. 3 BS is first down plus 6. 16 yards to Pitta. Good job. Finds the tight end. Good job. Across the middle. Hooks up for a big first down. It is 1st and goal from the 4. You know what that means. It's hey dibble dibble. Race up the middle time. What do you think? Inside run. 42. That is going to be Rice. 53. 18. 18 against an AD. 18 AD. And that is 3 yards. Going to be stopped at the 1. Stopped at the 1 yard line. Okay, 2nd and goal from the 1. Inside run, 53. That's not going to be Rice. 53 is going to be Pierce. Pierce on a 46. That'll be a 24. 24 against an AS. 24 AS. And he gets the touchdown. Pierce with a 1-yard touchdown. So they finally cash in and get the touchdown instead of having to settle for 3. Now the kickoff. And it's now 36-16, up by 20. Oh, we got to do the extra point. 31 extra point is good, up at 21. Now we can do the kickoff. And a 51 on the kickoff is a 1. And that should be a touchback. 74, yep, touchback. Down by 3. With 6:45 to go in the quarter. Okay, we're going to come out with a short pass here. Short pass. Let's get these cards straightened up some. Short pass. Down by 3. Down by 21, rather. Short pass, that's going to be a 62. That's going to be an 18. And that's going to be to Austin. Nope, that's going to be to Jason Witten. He's an A. And a 44. That's going to be an AD. It's a BD making an AD, 18 AD. I think that's going to be incomplete. 18, yep, incomplete. And we'll do an inside run here. Try to get something here on 2nd down, make it a little easy on 3rd. 66, who's that? Is that Dunbar again? That is Dunbar again. Damn, he's carried the ball a lot in this game. Dunbar with the carry. 45. 45 is a 25. That'll be no gain for Dunbar. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for Romo and the Cowboys. We'll go short pass here. 31. 31 is a 9. And 43, who's that going to? It's going to go to Murray. He's a B. B against a CD. It'll stay a CD. I said it was a 9. 9 CD. And that's complete, but only 3 yards. And I'll have to punt. 3 and out, not what the Cowboys wanted here. Down by 21. Here's the punt. 26 is a 19. On the punt. 19. Is that what I said? Yep, 19. And that is going to be 45 yards. 45-yard punt. And Doss is going to return it. .45 and a 21. No, it's going to be Jones. He's both A and B. So it's 21, and that'll be the K. 21K, 27. That's a fair catch. Fair catch. Starting to remember this stuff. Let's make sure. 27 is a fair catch. Yep, fair catch. Okay. And we'll do a short pass here. Short pass. Oh, this is a good one. 33. That's going to be a 3. 36. Who's that going to be to? 36. That is going to be the Jones. Jones is a B. 22. 22 is an AD. It'll stay an AD. 3 AD. He was ready for it though. It's not going to be as good as I thought. A 3 AD is 15 yards though and out of bounds for Jones. Okay, we'll do an inside run now. The clock a little bit here. That's going to be a 20. A 22. That's Rice. Rice on a 22 is a 15. 15 against a AS. 15 AS. 15 AS is 14 yards for Rice. Go back to the air. Go back to the air, another short pass. 22. That's a good one. That's going to be a 5. 26. Who's that? That is Torrey Smith. Torrey is an A. That's a BG making an AG. AG on an 8 is what I said. On a 5. AG 8 on a 5. That is 21 yards to Torrey Smith. And they are just killing the Cowboys now. FLACCO, after the throwing that interception's on fire now. 21 yards to Smith. That'll take them down to the Dallas 18. Oh, wait a second, that was the wrong one. Let's see here. Might be further than that. We might have to do a redo. 5, 18, 52. 52 was an AG. 18. We're not giving 21. We'll have to go back and change that. We'll go back and change it. 18 yards. 18 yards, not 21. 18 yards to Smith. I was looking at the wrong chart. A 5 on an AG, make sure, yep. Nope. 5 on an AG is first down plus 11, so that is 21 yards. This is what I had. 21 yards, still the same thing. I did all that for nothing. So first and 10 from the 18. And we'll stay with the short pass here. Short pass. 42. That's going to be a 9. That's going to be to Antoine Bowden's an A. That'll be an AD. AD 9. AD 9. 6 yards and out of bounds for Antoine Bowden. And we'll do an inside run here on 2nd and 4. 53, that's going to be Pierce. Pierce on a 34. That's a 36. 14. AD. AD 36. 2 yards and TE. 2 yards and a TE. And let's see what the penalty is. A TE. That's an 11 on a TE. 11 on a T is a 31. Unnecessary roughness, 15 more yards. So that'll be half the distance. And an automatic first down. So this game's getting a little chippy now. Cowboys getting frustrated. First and goal from the 5. First and goal from the 5. Do an inside run here. 34 will be Mr. Rice. That'll be an 18 against an AD. 18 AD. And that is 3 yards for Rice. 2nd and goal from the 2. Do another 3 yards. Do another inside run. Down to 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And again, that's going to be Rice, a 35. 35 is a 17. 17 against a BD. 17 BD. That should do it. And that is 3 yards, make it 2 for the touchdown. And now the extra point. Don't forget it like I tried to the last time. 65. What's that? That is a 3. 65 and a 3 for the extra point. And that's good. And Rice got 200 yards rushing. Kickoff with 2:45 to go in the period. And this game has gotten out of hand here in the 3rd. A 63 on a kickoff is, of course, a 35, which is going to be a penalty. 35. And that's going to be 54 TL. 54 TL. Let's see what the TL is. 46 on the TL. What was it? 46 on the TL. 46. 18. Offsides on the kicking team. Let's see what the return is. 36 on Harris. 36. 36 is a 21. 21. 21. It's 15 yards, and they'll go with that. Take the ball there. 1st and 10 from the 26. Short pass here, down by, excuse me. Short pass of 52. That's going to be a 28. He's going to get sacked, I believe. Trying to get the ball to Bryant, a 63. That'll be a AG on a 28. AG 28, and he is sacked for 6 yards. They're pinning their ears back now. Let's see, it's only the 2nd sack of the game. Who gets the sack? 46. Who gets the sack for the Ravens? 46 is defensive end. Let's see. Now gets the sack. Okay, we'll go medium pass now. Medium pass. Oh, 23 ain't going to be good. 23. Now they're going to get him again at 29. Who's he going to? 63. Who's he trying to throw the ball to? Hannah. He's a C. A 63 is a CG. It'll stay a CG. And a 29. 29 on a CG. Still outside the 15. Still outside the 15. On a CG 29. CG 29. And that's going to be another 6-yard loss. Sure. Another 6-yard loss. Now, who gets this sack? 33. Who gets this one? 33 is Jones. Arthur Jones gets this sack. And they are going the wrong way. On a safety blitz. Now, again, another medium pass. 53. 53 is a 10. 32. 32 is going to Bryant. He's an A. 21 is a BS, making an AS. AS 10. AS 10. And that is going to be complete, but only for 3 yards. Dumps it off. Dumps it off instead of getting sacked for 3 yards, and they'll have to punt. They'll have to punt. That'll take us to the 1 minute mark. And the punt, 4th and 19. And a 62 is a 19. And they're at the 17. 19 is, they're at the 17. And a 19 is 54 yards. 54 yards. And Jones will return it. And the return return is a 46. 46 on the punt is a 27. That'll be a fair catch. So 1st and 10 from the Ravens 29. 45 seconds to go here in this quarter. And they'll do an inside run. Inside run. And 34 will be Rice. A 13 will be a 22. And a 22 against a BS. 22 BS. 22 BS is for 2 yards. 2 yards for Rice. That'll leave 15 seconds to go in the quarter, and they'll do a short pass here with 2nd and 8. 65. 65 is an 18. A 46. Who's that to? 46 is to Rice. He's an A. An A. 54 is an AG. It'll stay an AG on an 18. AG 18. And it's complete, but only for 1 yard. 1 yard completion to Rice. That'll end the quarter. We go to the 4th quarter. It is a 44-16 game. Oh man, my buddy Troy Carter just texted me. Just had my first no-hitter after thousands of tabletop baseball games. Rigetti versus the Orioles. Even after I tried to set up no-hitters like Gooden in 84 and Status Pro, like Gooden against the weakest lineup I could set up, to no avail. Tried it, 5 games, righties lines. Went Rigetti's line, he was 9 innings, 10 strikeouts, no hits. He walked 3, hit 1 batter, had a triple play, and an E5. Didn't know it until the stats. Good for him. I've done that, taken them out. That is awesome. A no-hitter. No-hitter. Awesome. Rigetti against the Orioles. Okay, so now we're starting the 4th quarter. And Tim Tribe fan joins us here. Like I say, Troy Carter with a no-hitter. Nice to hear that. Using the Apba Master game, playing the 1982 season. Or no. What season is he using? Sorry, it's not the 82. It is the... I'm not sure what season it is. 82, he's doing the National League. And what year is he doing the American League? He's doing the American League. He's playing Status Pro. Not an app. I can't think of what year he's doing. Alrighty, let's look at the stats real quick. That was all Ravens in that quarter. Sure. All Ravens in the 3rd quarter. Look at that. 21 unanswered points. He came out smoking after that interception and made it a 7-point game. Now it's a 28-point game. Dallas 11 first downs, 15 for 118 yards. ROMO's starting to cool off, 17 for 23, 141. He's been sacked 3 times, twice in that quarter. 8 penalties for 58 yards. 2 fumbles and 1 fumble. So the fumbles ain't looking too bad. 2 and 1. So the Ravens 23 first downs. FLACCO is 20 for 24, 254 yards. The Ravens 25 rushes, 220 yards. Let's get back to the game and finish this quarter. It is going to be 3rd and 7 to start the quarter from their own 32. Short pass here. Short pass of 15. That's going to be a good one. 15. Who's it going to go to? A 44. 44 is Mr. Rice. Going to go to Rice. Rice is an A. 63. That is going to be an AG. It'll stay an AG. AG on on a 6. Yep. AG on a 6. And that is going to be good for 20 yards to Rice. 20-yard completion to Rice. He's doing it all, folks. Can't stop the man. Can't stop the man. Okay. And we'll do an inside run here. And it's going to be the Rice. A 61 is a 22. 22 against a BD. 22 BD inside run. And that'll be just 2 yards for Rice. And we'll do an outside run here. 2nd and 8. That'll be a 61, and that'll still be Rice. I want to say a 22. 22 on the 61 against an AS. AS. And that'll be no gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. And they'll do a short pass here. On 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8, short pass. 61, that's not going to be good. That's a 12. And it's going to Jones. Nope, Torrey Smith. Torrey Smith is an A. A. An AG. It'll stay an AG. And what did I say, a 12? 61 is a 12. Yep, 12 AG. That'll be complete, but for 9 yards, that'll be a 1st down. Torrey Smith gets the 1st down with 1 yard to spare. Okay. Back to the ground game here. Inside run. Rice, 42, 17. 17 and A against a 53. BS, 17 BS. That'll be good for 7 yards for Rice. And now we'll bounce it. We'll just keep it inside. Keep it inside here. 2nd and 3. That'll be Rice again, a 21. That'll be a 24. 24 against a BS. 24 BS. And that'll be 1 yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. And again, we'll keep it on the ground. And a 45. That's still Rice? Nope. That's Vontae. Vontae's going to get it on an inside run. Vontae, give it to the big man. Let him get it. 56. Uh-oh, that's no gain. Vontae gets stuffed. No gain. He was ready for that. And the kicking unit will come out, try to get the field goal from the 29. And a 53. That'll be a 17 from the 29. 17 from the 29. 17 And the 29 is good. Now it is 47-16. And on the kickoff, 11 minutes to go. And that's going to be a 46. That'll be a 39 on the kickoff. 39 is 67 yards, and they're going to bring it out. They're going to bring it out. Got to try something, get something going here. And that is going to be, Dunbar's going to bring it out. 42. 42 is a 20. 42 is a 20. 20, that'll be 16 yards. So, not what they wanted. So, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the 14. Not what they wanted at all. And they'll do a short pass here. They'll be short pass happy. 21. 21 is going to be a 15. 15-2. Who's it going to? To Murray. He's a B. 56 is an AS. It'll stay an AS on a 15. 15 AS. And that is complete for 5 yards to Murray. And they'll keep it in the air. Another short pass here on 2nd and 5. 10:15 to go in the game. And I think I dropped the dice. And I did. And you did. 56, that's not going to be good. 56 is a 15 again. 26, this one is going to be to Jason Witten. That's an A. 45, an AS on a 15. 15 AS. That's another 5-yard completion. That'll be a 1st down. And the Ravens will keep letting them dumping the ball off like this all day to burn the clock up. 1st and 10 from the 24, short pass. 26 is a 16. 55. That'll be Jones. That'll be a C. Jones. 53. CS on a 15. 15 CS is incomplete. Okay, another short pass here. This one's going to be a good one. That's going to be a AG, not what you want, a 22. 22 is going to be a 3, and this one is going to Jason. A 3 on an AG. Is 1st down and 11 more. 21 yards to Jason Witten. Okay, here's another short pass. Padding his stats, that's for sure. 46. That'll be a 17. 63, who's that to? That's to Hannah, he's a C. 17 and a C. That'll be an AS, make it a BS. 17 BS. And that's going to be a 2-yard completion and out of bounds. Okay, another short pass here. 2nd and 8. 16, that's not going to be good. 16 is going to be a 20. And a 43, who's that? 43 is Murray, he'll be a B. And a CS will stay a CS. 20 CS. That is incomplete. Okay, 3rd and 8. We'll go short pass here. 56. 40, yeah, 56 is a 19. 41 is probably Murray again. Yep, he's a C. 56 is an AS. We'll make it a BS. 20 BS. And that is incomplete, and I'll have to go for it. They have to go for it here. It is 3rd and 8. And I'll go medium here. Go medium. 52. That might be a sack. 28. I think they're going to get to him. 28. He is throwing it to Harris. Harris is a C. A C. And a CG. CS. CS on a medium pass. CS. And it was a 28. 28 CS. And that is going to be a sack. 28 CS. Gets him for 8 yards. 8-yard loss. Let's see who gets the sack. And a 43. 43 is Ray Lewis gets in there. Ray Lewis gets the sack. Okay. And it's 1st and goal from Dallas 39. And we're bringing Pierce in. It's going to be the Pierce show here. Not going to check, so we don't need these. We're going to go inside, run to Pierce. Matter of fact, we'll just take Rice out so I don't have to keep doing that. Pierce will come in. And a blowout here. Pierce 35. That'll be a 16. 16 against an AG. 16 against an AG. AG 16 is 7 yards for Pierce. And we'll keep it on the ground to Pierce. 55. 55 against the ABG. 55 is a 15. 15 against a BG. And that is 10 yards for Pierce. Another inside run, 62. That'll be a 24. 24 against a CD. 24 CD. That is 1 yard for Pierce. And here we go. Another inside run. 31. That's going to be a good one. A 16. 16 against a BS. 16. BS is 6 yards. Makes it 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. We'll keep it on the ground. 6 yards, not 3. Now we are inside the 30. Make sure we get the right chart here. And a 52. That's going to be a 28. He's going to be stuck this time. On a CD, a 28 CD. And he gets stuck for -4 yards. Pierce loses 4 that time. And the field goal team will come out from the 19. And the 25 is a 17. 17 from the 19. And that's good. And it is a 50-16 game. And now the kickoff. And that's going to be a 52. 52 is a 20. 20 on the kickoff is 61 yards. Harris will return it. And a 23 for Harris. 23 is a 33. That's not good. 23 and a 33. 33, that's an F1. F1. Said it wasn't good. F1. F1. And a 36 on an F1. 36 is 19 yards, and they recover at D6. Right, no, let's see, kicking. Keep messing that up, kicking. Defense kicks it, so the defense recovers it. Defense on a 36. 36, 19-yard return, and the defense recovers. And no yardage. Just falls on it. And again, we'll just go with Pierce here. Try to run this clock out. Try to run the clock out. And we are inside the 30. Make sure we got the right chart. And a 62 is a 24. And a BS 24. That'll be 1 yard gain. And again, it'll be Pierce. A 35. That is a 16 against an AG. 16 AG. That is 7 yards for Pierce. And Pierce again. A 15. That's a good one. That's 16. 16 against a BS. 16 BS. That's 7 yards. That'll be first and goal from the 8. We're inside the 9-yard line now. We'll keep it on the ground. 3 minutes to go in the game. 14. That's going to be a 36. That's not good. That'll be a penalty. Penalty is 64. BS. 36 BS. 36 BS. And that is 5 yards and a penalty, a TE. And a 43 on a TE. 43 TE. 43 TE. 8 illegal block offense, 10-yard penalty. Not 5-10. So it'll be first and goal now from the 18. Keep it inside run. Inside run. Be a 54. That's going to be another 36. 36. And a 26. Now we're outside. So outside the 10. Outside this 10, that's a 36. And a AS. 36 AS. And that is 7 yards. But another penalty, another TE. 64 on the TE. On the TE. It's an 18 all sides defense. That'll take us to the 2:30 mark. So now it'll be first and goal from the 13. Not inside the 9. 45. 45 for Pierce is a 25. That'll be no gain. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. And he's just going to kneel down. Run the clock out here as much as we can. FLACCO for 2 yards. No, they're not calling a timeout. And he'll kneel down. That'll take 15 seconds off the clock. Change of possession. And they're just going to do a short pass, pad his stats here. 55 against 36. Who's a 36? 36 is Bryant. He's an A. That was a 55, like I said. 55 was 55. That's going to be in 6. 6 against an AD. 6 against an AD. 6 against an AD is 11 yards to Bryant, and that'll take us down to 15 minutes, 15 seconds. Last play of the game. Yards. 10 yards. Right? 11 yards. 11 yards to Bryant. And the last play of the game. 46. 17. 17 of 32 is to Bryant again. 54 is a AG. AG 17. That's going to be 17. AG. It's going to be complete, but only 2 yards. And that'll end the game, folks. And that's your ball game. It was a good game until that third quarter. And the Ravens came out and smoked them. 7-point game at halftime. It was 23 to at halftime, 23-16. Second half was all Ravens. Take a look here. 14 first downs for Dallas. 15 carries, 118 yards. ROMO 23 for 32 for 187. He was sacked 4 times. 3 fumbles. So 4 fumbles total in the game. Let's take a look here. The Ravens 27 first downs, 42 carries for 259. FLACCO 22 for 26, 283. Take a look here. What was the time of possession? 25 minutes and 30 seconds for Dallas, 34-30. ROMO, like I say, 23 for 32, 187. No touchdowns, no interceptions, was sacked 4 times. Murray, 5 carries, 77 yards, 15-yard average. That big 66-yard touchdown. ROMO, 3 carries, 23 yards. Dunbar, 4 carries, 12 yards. And who else? Tanner with a carry and Jones with 2 carries. Let's see here. And Harris, Jones, and Murray with fumbles. Harris, 3 kick returns for 59 yards, 19-yard average, 19.7. Dunbar, 2 kickoff returns, 41 yards for a 20-yard average. Jones, 2 kickoffs, 19 yards for 9.5. And FLACCO, 22 for 26, 283 yards, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. He was sacked twice. Rice, 23 carries, 212 yards, 9-yard average. Had that big 80-yarder to start the game, 3 touchdowns. Pierce, 13 carries, 53 yards, 4-yard average. His big carry was 23 yards and a touchdown. Rice, the leading receiver also. 6 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown. Antoine Bolden, 5 catches, 53 yards. His long was 32. Torrey Smith, 3 catches, 48 yards. His long was 21. Jacoby Jones, 2 catches, 17 yards. Javante Leach, man, he was involved in passing. Two, um, he had 2 catches for 19 yards. Pierce, 1 catch. Petto, that 1 huge catch. That was a first down, 3rd and something. He got that 16-yarder. Anthony, 1 catch for 6 yards, and Ed Dickens, 1 catch for 16 yards. Again, Rice had a fumble, so I'll keep track of it. Rice, I think, only had 1 fumble that whole year. Jacoby Jones, 2 returns for 67 yards, a 33.5 yard average. His long was 41. He had 3 fair catches in the game. Tucker was 5 for 5 in field goals. His long was 47, 5 for 5 for extra points. Bailey was 3 for 3 in field goals. His long was 49, 1 for 1. Mormon punted 4 times for a 34.8 yard average, 1 touchback. His long was 54. Ravens never punted. Ravens never punted. You had Lewis with a sack, Nada with a sack, Jones with a sack, McPhee with a sack, and no interceptions in the game. I want to thank Cleveland Baseball Tim, Tribe Fan, for stopping by, Ken Castro, Philip Reynolds, and Hunter. Alrighty. Take a look now at the standings in the leaderboard. Through 6 weeks, the Giants are 4-2. The Redskins are 3-3 in the NFC East. Cowboys are now 1-4. The Eagles are 1-5. In the North, the Vikings are 5-1. The Bears are 4-1. Packers are 3-3. It says Tigers. What the heck? Gotta switch that up. Put the Lions in here. Modify team. Can't believe that. Can't believe that. Get the Tigers out of there. Get my fingers on the right key. Might help. Okay, that looks better. And the Lions are 1-4. And the NFC South, the Falcons are 6-0. Buccaneers 3-2, Saints 3-2, and the Panthers 2-3. Out west, Seattle 5-1. The 49ers are 4-2. The Rams are 2-4. And the Cardinals, Arizona, is 1-5. And in the AFC, the Dolphins are undefeated, 6-0. The Bills are 5-1. Patriots are 3-3, struggling a little bit. Ravens 6-0. The Bengals 3-3. Steelers 2-3, and the Browns 1-5. And Texas in the South is 3-3. The Jaguars 2-3. Titans 2-4, and the Colts 1-4. The Broncos out west are 4-2. The Chargers are 3-3. The Raiders 1-4. And the only team without a win right now is the Chiefs, 0-6. Alrighty, take a look at next week's games. And the Ravens are going to be taking on Houston. That'll be a big one in Houston. Houston is, what did we say Houston was? 3-3. They got a hell of a team. I'm surprised they're 3-3. So until next time, you all have a great day. If you're new to the channel and haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and bell. It helps the channel out. Until next time, y'all take care.